Hi guys, this video is all about creating the link in bio, or that one link that we hear is also important on Instagram, right? And if you're just starting out, you likely won't have a ton of links to put here, right? However, it is extremely important to kind of set up now, even though you can always change it later, like you're not locked into anything. But that's going to be the place where you can, put the different call to actions that you will eventually want to include as you start marketing yourself as a writer, start advertising your books, right? You're going to want to have it set up. So the one link is essentially one URL that you put in that bio on Instagram, right, on your profile, so that people can click, but then they can be brought to a page that's going to show them all the other different links you want them to have access to, right? You might have a link to your website or to directly to Amazon or wherever you can purchase your book, right? You may want to have a Google form that immediately connects to one of the buttons, right? So you can use this link in a variety of ways. And the nice thing is you can splatter it across the internet, right? You can put it on all your socials. It can be the same across the board, giving people the ability to further connect with you, right? Because after you get that follow, what you're going to want is people to step even further into your world, right? With everything changing on the social media landscape, building up your own community, your own newsletter, those things are going to be really, really important. And the one link is the way to do it. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a few one link options. I want to let you know I am not sponsored by any of these that I'm going to mention. The biggest thing is I don't believe that you should pay for it. In the future, if it does matter to you to see more in-depth analytics or tracking, etc., maybe you'd want to consider paying for one of these. But for now, as you're getting started, choose a free option until you're making an income and you can afford to, have that as another monthly expense. Choose a free option, whichever one, frankly, fits your aesthetic or that you like to use. So I'm going to share my screen here and kind of show you a few options, right? So there we go. I'm popping into this corner here. Now, this is just a research article, right? But of course, kind of getting made from a company that, wants you to sign up for their other things. But I thought they laid this out pretty well. So they're saying, the best link in bio tools for 2024. So this is a little dated, but essentially it's the same information. So you have LinkTree, which is probably the most popular, well-known, right? So you have that as an option. You'll see here they do have free, but then it can go up to $20 a month for premium, right? So you can customize your pages with multiple links, schedule links and prioritize certain links, have animations, in-depth analysis with Google Analytics. Now, those features are often in some of the premium versions, right? The free bio tools, they're saying, could use more customization options. No custom domains or embedding videos, things like that, right? So each one, and you'll kind of want to take a look at an article like this to show its pros and cons, right? If I scroll down some more, they suggest this milkshake one, which I had actually not heard about before, but it is entirely free, so that is nice. E-Link, Link Pilot, you can see they all are link related. Hop by Wix, link.bio, right? So I will let you guys, and I will link this article below in the caption if you want to check it out. But kind of what I like to do, so here's LinkTree's website. I kind of like to look at the templates, what they generally look like, and if they fit the aesthetic of the look that I'm going for, right? So kind of take a look at their website, see what they have to offer, and then look at the pricing and look at the different, services that it provides, right? This one, it was not mentioned in that article, but this is Bio.Sites by Squarespace. The only reason I was like really considering this one is because I already have Squarespace for my website. So I thought, okay, this is going to be easy to make my one link match my website, right? So this could be an option that you choose. But before I even made my website, I had this Beacons account. So this is the one I've stuck with because it's been kind of my my thing since even before my website was created. But you can see here, I'm giving you kind of the inside look at the account within, the account that I've set up. Is this one has a lot of different options. And again, I'm not paying for anything, right? So I've included this header that includes the profile picture that matches my Instagram. You can then include different links. That's this section down here. So I have a link to my website, my Goodreads, my Instagram, the primary places I want people to go. And this is important, like that you even include Instagram, because even if you are doing this on Instagram, maybe one day you also put this on TikTok or whatever new social media platform comes up, and you want people to be able to find you on multiple platforms, you just will add in your links there. This one does have the nice option for space and dividers. So it has this nice little line. I'm very hyper organized, so I like to break it up like that. Then you'll see my buttons, right? So it comes with a title part of the button and a description part of the button. You can change the color, the shape of the button, right? I've updated the background to match my website, right? So I'm matching all of my website colors and that sort of thing for free. Again, this was all free. This is a little bit, that's that text bubble right here. But then I've made a playlist for my main character of my first book. So I wanted to include that playlist here if people enjoy it, because I've talked about it before. And what's really, really nice is if you go to these links, right, you can have things disabled or enabled, right? So I have, subscribed to my newsletter and my website enabled right now, but I also have been following the Blacklist fiction expansion. So sometimes when I'm really talking about that in my videos, I will toggle that on. Right now I have it off. I had an Etsy shop, which now I'm I don't really want anymore. So I've disabled that. I do have a connection with Passion Planner. So I have my code, but I was deciding not to advertise it right now. So see, you can have links prepped and toggle them on and off whenever you want or need them, right? And again, this is all for free, right? So that is a really, really cool thing when it comes to one link. And you can just choose, it will say beacons.ai first and then / my name. But, I don't mind that it says beacons.ai in the top of the URL. If you want to customize that domain name, it typically comes with a premium paid plan in this regard. And then the other thing is it does come with minor analytics. So you can see I've had, 24 people viewing this link. It does give me very limited amount of data unless, I included more information here. But I do think it's kind of interesting to start to look at, right? So I can connect accounts to kind of see insights on the analytics and that sort of thing when it comes to my link in bio. So it's very minimal, but at this moment, I don't really care, besides I know that it's working and people are going to the links and that sort of thing. It's been kind of quiet because I haven't been prompting people to do that in a call to action in my video, but it's definitely something worthwhile to consider. So that is the little quick rundown on one link and why I think you should get it set up, right? It's the same thing as, getting your website prepped or that sort of thing, right? We have to build the thing before we can send people to the thing, before the people will come. Right. So it's all part of kind of building that online brand presence. But a one link is an easy way to compile everything all together that you think your people would be interested in to further develop and get them into your world. That's why you'll see my primary button is subscribe to my newsletter, right? Because that's what I'm hoping people will do right now. As I want to build a community that is also off social media with everything that's been happening on the social media landscape. And that's really a challenge, but we're working toward it there. That's it. Hope I see you in the next video and talk to you soon.